to Cool Kids and I was asked to actually meet with them. They're a training organisation that were based in Queensland, but they wanted to come down to Sydney and start to get into the Sydney market. So I met with them and I was quite blown away. I feel that Cloville is a company that we're a bit different, and they had the exact same type of ethics as to what we did and want our staff to come out of doing courses and completing courses to be the best that they can possibly be, not just to have a piece of paper at the end of it. So I created a real connection with the owner of Cool Kids, and he developed it based around having childcare centres and wanting to have the exact same staff coming out, having that understanding of exactly what they're doing. So we decided that we would actually take them on as our RTO, and we have them currently for 3 of our students at the moment, or 3 of our staff who are studying with them at the moment. And I'm having a great experience. They are totally supportive. They're constantly coming out to the centres, giving feedback to the centres, giving feedback to the supervisor, to the staff, working with them. So it's a real partnership. It's not just, yeah, here's your work, do your work and send it in when it's completed. I know that we're all on the same page, and from the students right through to myself as a manager, through to the trainers, we all know exactly where we're at, and if the student's having a little bit of trouble, she's developed such a relationship with the trainer that she's actually feeling more confident to be able to go and ask for a little bit of help and assistance with it. So I'm finding that my students are more on track, they're keeping up to date with things, and the work that they're then displaying within the service, because they're coming out and being observed more by their trainer, they're actually implementing more and wanting to do more. So I feel that it's fantastic, and I'll just
And so, what was the difference between your previous
RTO? My previous experiences with RTOs was that we would probably see them once every 2 months. They didn't develop a rapport with the student, and so the student would not feel comfortable if they needed help or assistance or just like some guidance. They have always been available over the phone, but because they haven't developed that rapport, it's really hard to pick up the phone and say, oh, I need some help. I then find that students lack the motivation and they actually don't necessarily complete the work. They fall behind because they're lacking motivation. And it could be something as simple as needing some assistance with something. And I also find that the difference with Cool Kids is that because Cool Kids are constantly coming out and building that rapport, my students are not only staying on track, but they're wanting to do more. And it's taking less pressure off the other staff and the supervisors in the centres because the trainer's constantly at the centre and constantly there.